It is Wednesday, but it's actually Tuesday. I will explain. So yesterday I was recording. Monday I didn't do anything because there just wasn't anything going on. It was a beautiful day, and I walked, and I had my Monday chores to do, but I didn't record. So Tuesday, got up, washed my hair. My hair looked, better when it's freshly washed. And I was recording along and was going about my day. And then when I was going to look at the videos and start editing, I didn't see the video that I had recorded, which means that I did not turn it on. Which means that, I don't know how that happened, because when you record, and I record on my iPhone, you can see the video running. So for me not to see it, I must have been either sleepy or, just not paying attention. So I'm going to be in the same outfit that I was in yesterday so that it won't be too terribly confusing. But anyway, so let's back up and pretend that it's Tuesday, and we'll go from there. So on Tuesday, I decided to do my wardrobe switchover. Wardrobe, well, it's my Christmas stuff, my Christmas shirts. So I put up my autumn and pumpkin and Halloween t-shirts, which could still be worn. The pumpkin ones could until Thanksgiving. But after Halloween, I'm one of those people that switches into Christmas. I love Thanksgiving. I wish it had more of a, place in our world, and that we weren't Christmas pushed so quickly, but we are. So anyway, so I got it all switched over, got out my Christmas shirts, did the recording, and like I said, it wasn't there. So we're picking up from what I missed from yesterday. Wednesdays are my days to do the sheets, and the sheets are off the bed. And I thought, well, that's okay. I'll just go ahead and put out my shirts and show you what I've got, and then we'll move on. Or, I don't know if people care. I do. I love to see people's clothes. That's one of my favorite things, is clothing hauls, because I've always enjoyed clothing. So anyway, these shirts have been collected over many, many years. They are not new, and the ones that are new, I will tell you. So it looks like I've got a lot, but you have to remember I had 29 years of teaching, and I taught kindergarten and first grade, and I loved to wear the holiday things. The kids loved it. Whatever we taught, I dressed according to what we were teaching. And so therefore, when Christmas came along, there was a different Christmas shirt for every day. Okay, so here are the Christmas shirts that I wear on the daily. Now this one is new from last year. We went, and I have that video, to the Nutcracker Ballet in Dallas. And my niece, my great niece, performed in it. I have two great nieces, but one of them is now in volleyball and basketball. She's more interested in that. And the older one still loves ballet. So we got to see her perform, and my sweet niece, her mother, gave me this shirt. And it's a sweatshirt. And then on the back, it tells all of the girls who performed in the Nutcracker. It's quite a production, and it was so much fun to go to, and I really loved doing it. And then in 2019, I got to go and see both of them perform. This one is a long sleeve t-shirt for warmer days, and same thing on the back. It shows all of the performers, and it's a nice memory and a nice souvenir from getting to go those years. Now, this shirt is not necessarily Christmas. I think it can be winter, but I have it in my Christmas selections. This was painted about, I'm going to say 30 to 35 years ago by a lady named Anne. I cannot remember her last name. So this is a hand-painted shirt, which is what I used to do also 30 years ago. And she inspired me heavily to get into painting shirts, and someday I will share my pictures again. I don't have many of the shirts that I painted. I don't know why, I just don't. But yeah, I would sell my shirts and go to craft fairs. And of course now I go and sell jewelry. But anyway, back to the shirt. One of my favorites. I will not get rid of it. Yes, it is that old, and yes, I love it that much. Nothing on the back. It's just, you know, splattered upon. Supposed to look like that. Super cute, and I really enjoy wearing it in the winter. This is one that Suzanne got me. We sort of got it for wearing to Disney World. And I think I did wear it, but mostly I wear it around the house. It is a long sleeve t-shirt, and it has the Disney castle, and I love what it says. It's so cute. So thank you, Suzanne, for that one. This is a Simply Southern shirt, and what I like about these is that they are also printed on the sleeve. This is a long sleeve t-shirt. It was purchased, I believe, last year. And I think my sister got it for me. I don't think I bought this one. I think she got it for me because she knows I love cardinals, and super cute. And, you know, if you want to know about the Simply Southern company, oh, I don't know if that will show up or not. There's a barcode there that you could go look at the Simply Southern shirts. They always have the most beautiful shirts for Christmas and any holiday season. Now, this is the back of the shirt. And the front is just very simple. It just has a poinsettia with Simply Southern on it, and it is a gray long sleeve t-shirt. This one was purchased about 4 years ago. It is a, what do they call it, baseball tee with 3/4 sleeves. I don't particularly like what it says. I think this is kind of silly. But I love the nutcrackers. I thought the nutcrackers were really well done and very pretty. And then this one's not anything special. I think I used to wear it under something. And I don't know. Now I've just put it in it's a short sleeve t-shirt. So it really needs something under it if you're going to wear it during the season. But leopard print was really popular back in the day. This one's probably, I don't know, 8 years old or so. But leopard print is back. So it's gonna be in my haul for this year. This one's about 6 years old. Again, it's that leopard print that was so popular, just the trees. And it is a short sleeve t-shirt in ivory. And then we got our Disney. This one came from Amazon. It did not come from the Disney store. And I got it to wear to Disney World. Let's see, we did not go last year's Christmas. We went the year before Christmas. And I think I wore this with a long sleeve hoodie underneath and a vest, a North Face vest. And it looks really cute. But I love the characters in the wreath. This one also came from Amazon and Holiday Lodge. Again, it's a short sleeve, but I put a long sleeved hoodie underneath it, also with a vest, and it looks really cute that way. And then this one I think I got last year, I'm pretty sure. It is also a Southern couture, which is nothing special on the front. The front's kind of boring, but the back looks like this. May Christmas fill your heart with joy, Southern couture. And I know that it's new because I just noticed, and I think I washed this. There's the price on it still. Honestly, I think this came from Buc-ee's. If y'all are familiar with Buc-ee's, you know what I'm talking about. Our area is getting ready to open a Buc-ee's. I don't know how much longer, but we are getting a Buc-ee's in the city. So that's kind of cool. So I said that I used to hand paint shirts. Well, this is one of my hand painted shirts on just a regular, white button down, long sleeve shirt. And let's see what I can say about it. It had 2 patch pockets on it and an unusual yoke on the front that kind of looks like this. So I painted the pockets, and I had to put things inside here to not let it bleed through. So those 2 are painted, and then I have the tree, of course, on the upper yoke, and then a fireplace with our names on the stockings. And then I hand stitched these beads, and yes, this wash is okay. You have to put it in a, you know, one of those laundry bags, and, you know, just do it on gentle, delicate, and it does just fine. And then I also did the same thing on the sleeves, and all of that is hand stitched on. And then on the back, I have on the yoke is in kind of a semicircle, and I have my gingerbread house, which I love gingerbread houses, and my little gingerbread people with the candy canes and the gumdrops and all that kind of stuff. So just so that you would know what I used to do, this is one of the things that I did. Now, back in that day, I believe I charged, I can't remember, maybe like $65, I don't know. Today, with the materials and how much everything has gone up and the cost and the time and everything, I don't think I could charge less than $100, you know, probably $125 if it's decorated on both sides, which is kind of what I do with my Christmas bags, canvas bags that I did for the girls in the ballet company in Dallas. It was $125, which sounds like a lot, but oh, please understand, this is a lot of detail, a lot of drawing, a lot of figuring out, paint, you know, just tedious work, and I just loved doing it. I miss it, and it may be coming back someday soon. I don't know if people would be interested in the hand-painted shirts anymore or not, but anyway, it's a thought. Things that I have in my closet. This one is new, was new from, I think it was last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. I think it's 2 years old. It's a little sweater that came from a boutique in the city, and I wore it to, not to the Nutcracker, but while we were down there, I wore it while we were visiting my niece. And this one I wore in a Christmas Disney video on Christmas Day. Everybody in Disney World dresses up in their Christmas duds, and it's so cute. So this would probably be considered an ugly sweater, but to me, it is the cutest thing. I just can't say that it's ugly, and I enjoyed wearing it so much in Disney World a couple of years ago. Probably 5 to 7 years ago, I wore this to Disney World, and it is a 3/4 velvet tunic that looks really good with skinny jeans and stuff. So it's my Christmas wear. This is a cardigan. It's very, very light, but remember when buffalo plaid was really hot and everybody was wearing buffalo plaid? And so the t-shirt had buffalo plaid, so I just put the little cardigan with it. So this is a few years old. I remember wearing it to school, so it's that old. And then this one, leopard print, was really hot a few years ago. It's back now. I have it with a candy cane stripe cardigan, and it was fun to wear, and I wore it to school back in the day. This one is just a package with leopard print and a gold cardigan to go over it to match the gift. You see, a lot of these things I wore to school, so, you know, I like to have something different to wear every day. Leopard print in the day, haven't gotten rid of it. Glad I didn't, because it's back. So here's a t-shirt to go with that. Another leopard print. This one has leopard print on the lower sleeve and on the edges of the cardigan, and then the cute little Santa ho 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 with the leopard print. Now this one doesn't look like it would be Christmas, and I think you could go into January with this one because the decoration is on the back. And just a little snowman. I love snowmen. You've seen in my house how I decorate with snowmen. I just love them. snow people. Doesn't matter if it's a snow girl or snow boy. Anyway, that one's really cute. This is not flannel. I wish it was. It's just cotton, but that's okay. And this one is a flannel piece, and it has the truck with the tree, Farm Fresh Christmas trees, and it's distressed on the bottom. And in this one, it is not flannel, it's just a cotton, but I thought it looked really cute with the pickup truck, with the leopard print truck, with the trees. I know, you're going, good grief, girl. This one is new. I bought this at the Christmas roundup that we went to because I had an idea. I got some of these burnout shirts that are coming back, and this is showing up turquoise, and it is not turquoise, it's green. It's the same green as right there. Isn't that weird? But it's showing up turquoise. Anyway, I'm going to wear this with a quilted. I'm going to wear this with a quilted vest, and I think that that will look cute, you know, since it's short-sleeved. So those are the things that are in my closet currently to wear for Christmas. I'm coming into Suzanne's room, or where she stays when she comes home. And do you remember me telling you about the Lora Ashley comforter that I had gotten? I was so disappointed because it was short. Well, this is the one that came from Wayfair. Again, it was on sale. Yes, I lost some money doing it, but I am much happier with this quilt or comforter because it comes all the way up to where it's supposed to at the end of the bed. It's a full queen, which on a full queen, this would not fit. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this, but anyway, it's a little long, but it does not touch the floor. And I think for me, this is a twin size. You know, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I'm happier, it looks better, and I feel better. So I guess that's all that really matters, except for the fact that I lost a little bit of money doing this. All right, now I am in her closet, and I'll show you the rest of my Christmas stuff. And you're going, are you kidding me? You're that Christmas? I am a Christmas nut. My Disney Christmas items. This one is a jersey. It was actually Suzanne's, but she did not want it anymore. She didn't feel like it was quite big enough for her. It is quite snug, but I can wear it okay because I'm not, I don't have much upstairs in the chest area, so I can wear it a little easier than she can. We're really kind of the same size, but, you know, I can do things that are, anyway. Okay, and then this is a hoodie that I got a few years ago from the Disney store. It's also kind of snug. I don't love it, but it is super thick and super warm. I don't wear it much because it is so hot. This one came from Amazon. It, again, is just super hot, warm. I can barely stand it. It's like, if it's like a 0, that's when this one would feel good. But I do love it, and I'm going to keep it because it has the kangaroo pockets in the front, and it's very long, looks really cute with leggings. Now, this one is kind of old. I don't remember how old. It is a fleece, and it's a hoodie. So cute. The Scottish, German, or whatever area of Disney, and I'm pretty sure I got it on sale because it was an older piece, but I've seen people wear it when I go to Disney World, and I just love it. I think it's really cute. So those are these are some of the shirts that I just have every year that I wear. The Merry and Bright. This is an August blue. I love the August Blue Company. They have the cutest things for seasons. And this one came from a boutique online. It's called Vintage Leopard, and you can actually look it up and go to their site. They have really cute things for the different holidays and seasons, and they are called Vintage Leopard for a reason. It's just about everything on their site has some sort of leopard print to it. This one came last year. Suzanne, my sister, and I got this to travel to the Nutcracker. We all three looked exactly alike, and we just thought we were the thing, you know, going in this, and it is really, really cute. This is also a Nutcracker shirt that I like a lot. Super oversized, but very fun. This is an August blue, also with the joy. And it's kind of distressed looking around the collar. Very comfortable. This one came from the Vintage Leopard as well. Super cute. And I like that a lot of their things are oversized so that you can wear them with leggings. And they're long. And this one came from a boutique called Tootsie Lou's. Also a really cute place to find things. She's located in Wichita Falls, I believe, Texas. And she's got a storefront and an online boutique. Check them out. Tootsie Lou's is what it's called. This one also came from Tootsie Lou's. I ordered it online. It is super, super long and really oversized, but super comfortable as well, of course. And the back is all plaid. I thought that was kind of cute. A person who is little could wear that for a dress, I think. This is an August blue. It came from a store where my daughter lives. This is it's called the Prickly Pear, and it's kind of had its day. I have worn it so much it may have to go bye-bye this year because it's pretty worn and pretty, you know how black becomes grayish over time. Even I don't dry anything, but it still kind of has a dry look to it, so it may have to say goodbye. It's also very, very warm to wear for cold days. This one is new this year. My sister Suzanne and I, all three, got this, and I'm sure we're going to be sporting it all together at some point. I don't know when, but we just thought it was really pretty and comfortable. And if you've ever heard of Jadal and Brooks, they also have really cute sweatshirts, t-shirts, and so forth. So that's my new purchase for this year. One and only, and hopefully no more. I have enough. So you probably think I am completely out of my mind, but you have to understand that I wear these from mid-November till New Year's. I wore them when I was teaching. I wear them when we go to Disney World, when we're lucky enough to go for Christmas. We used to go for Christmas every year, but with me being retired and money is less and things are getting higher and Disney World is just overpriced. They are out the moon. I mean, so we probably won't get to go, but maybe every other year, which really hurts Suzanne, but it's just too expensive, and I miss it. It was fun going every year while I was still teaching. We really enjoyed some Christmases there, but then it left out some people here who we are related to who were hurt, so we've tried to not go every year for that reason as well. Anyway, I love my Epcot tree, except it makes me sad. How I would love to be there for the Christmas season. It's just magical, absolutely magical. I just don't know how much longer we're going to be able to go with the way everything is. All right, now I can catch back up to where I was yesterday, and we'll blend back in, strangely, and then I'll come back to what I'm doing today. Good grief, girl, what on earth? You got all that. Well, the reason I did have all that is because, you know, when I was teaching, having something different every day for Christmas was fun, especially when you're teaching kindergarten and first grade, so, and art. So, you know, it was fun to wear all those fun things at that time, and now I just feel like they're kind of wasted in my closet because I don't go that many places except on the weekend and maybe one time during the week and to a meeting or something. So I kind of feel like, you know, but I'm not going to get rid of them. Okay, I've got to go run some errands, and then I'm going to come back and then I will get on with my day. So what I'm going to do is run to the post office because I couldn't go yesterday because it was Veterans Day. send off my eBay order, and then I need to get my car. I've got it inspected yesterday. Now I have to go get the license thing that you put in your window. And then I need to pick up some cinnamon rolls from a lady who bakes here in town. And I'll share those with you when I get home. So let me go run those errands. And if there's anything pretty out while I'm out and about, I will show you. Okay, got the gas, and the gas is down again, $2.49, so that's good. I usually just fill up half tank. I try to keep my tank completely full because, you know, you never know. So half full ends up making it was $25.42 today, so not as bad as it could be. It is so windy. It is just horrendous. I don't like these days when the wind feels like it's blowing from every direction, so I don't know what that's going to do about my daily walk. But anyway, it is super, super windy, so here went my fresh air. Okay, let's go home. So I did do a thing. My husband and I had a bet about the football game, I think. So I owed him a Coke Zero is what he drinks, and I got myself a medium lemonade, and then I got myself a no-no, got some groovy fries to eat on the way home. I don't know why I think this is so much fun, that when I get out, it's fun to go to the Sonic and get a drink and have groovy fries, which is not going to help my A1Cs, but it's not, you know, it's a rare thing. So anyway. Okay, I got home all windblown because when I got home, I noticed there was some trash at the end of our alley. So when I went out to the alley, somebody had not closed the trash bin again. So I had to come and get a trash bag from my house, go down the alley, and pick up whoever's trash it was, and it was strung all the way down the alley. I'm just saying. Okay. Is it too much to ask to close the trash bin when you throw away your trash? How hard is that? And this has happened for several years. So I'm about done. So I'm going to make a sign. I'm going to tape it to the trash can lid. And I'm going to ask nicely, would you please close the lid so that your trash does not blow down to the other end of the alley where I live? Sorry, I'm having a little rant. My teacher voice is coming in. Disappointment and disgust. Plus, there's another problem. We've had so much rain that the trash people don't come down the alleys that are not paved. So everybody's trash is stacking up. But here's the deal. I know the trash can is full, so when I leave to go somewhere, I take my trash and I put it in a trash can that is not full. So everybody else could just do that too. Sorry. It just is disgusting to me why you would not close the lid so that your trash won't blow. And besides all that, tie your trash, whatever you put your trash in, would you please tie it so that it doesn't blow all over everywhere? Is that too much to ask? Really? I'm sorry. I'm having a fit. Okay. Enough said. All right, I had to go to the store because I have roast left for today, so I'm gonna have to come up with a meal for tomorrow. So I was hungry for pasta fagioli soup that you can get at the Olive Garden. So I looked at the recipe and I was missing some ingredients. I'm going to the store on Thursday. I have a big shopping trip to do because I have not been in a couple of weeks. So I ran to our little store down here and I picked up some things that I needed for the soup. So I got some carrots, some really tiny pasta macaroni. I got a can of Great Northern beans, a can of kidney beans, some onion, and an extra one just because I'll probably need it for something else. A banana for my breakfast, some celery, an avocado for some avocado toast today to finish out the roast, and then some hamburger meat because I've already got some sausage in my refrigerator. And then I told you I would share with you the cinnamon rolls that the lady here in town makes. She packages them so beautifully in this nice aluminum thing. And here's what they look like. They are frozen, but when I bring them home, I cut them so they'll be easy to get out. So they've been thawing just slightly in my car. So I'm gonna cut them up so that they'll be easy to remove when we get ready to have one. So really all you have to do, if you did the whole pan, she suggests to turn on your oven to 350 if you're gonna use the whole pan of rolls, and then turn it off and then put the rolls in and leave it for a few minutes, and they come out just like it's sheer and perfect heaven. So she is a wonderful cook, and whenever she offers cinnamon rolls, I always get a dozen for the future because I can just keep them in the freezer and then just take one out here and there when we decide we want a cinnamon roll, which is also not on my diet, but we don't have them that often. So I'm anxious to. For the rest of the day, I'm just gonna work on the t-shirt idea that I have. I've got to do some drawing, and I need to get my jewelry materials out because I have some repairs to make for my daughter and my sister, and one for my great niece. So I'll be probably doing that very soon. So probably the rest of the day I'm just going to be in and just busy. And like I said, I don't know if I can go for my walk or not. The wind is so bad. It's that time of year. This is when it starts blowing off the leaves before we enjoy seeing all the colors. And I'm afraid this day is going to take a lot of them off. But hopefully it won't blow everything away so we can finish seeing the beautiful colors. So I will bring you along again when there is something interesting going on. And forgive me for my rant. I know that was awful, but it's really, it's not, you know, please just be conscientious of other people and considerate, and don't do that with your trash, you know. Sorry. Okay, check you later. We are watching The Voice and I am hungry for popcorn. So I'm going to come over here and use my whirly popper and make us some delicious popcorn. I'm going to just use the butter that I have out that I need to replace another stick and put it on my little container holder here. And I like the Orville Redenbacher original popcorn. I also use the Orville Redenbacher popping and topping oil. And here's the secret. This is the secret. Dutchman's buttery coconut oil. I use a tablespoon of this, and it is unbelievable. It makes your popcorn yellow, and it makes it taste like it came directly from the movie theater. And then for spicing up, I like the, this is called Amish Country Garlic Parmesan. It is absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to use my little whirly pop, as I said. This is the original whirly popcorn popper, and I've had it for quite a while. So I'm going to get all my ingredients in there and get started popping. All right, here's what it looks like when I put it in. I cover the bottom of the pot with popcorn kernels, just a single layer. And there's my tablespoon of the coconut oil, the butter, and the popping oil. And then I won't season it, of course, until it gets finished popping. My, of course, cooktop stove. I do not have a gas stove. This is electric. So I set it on a 5, which is usually higher than I put a pot of anything on. But I just set it on my stove, give it a little stir with the handle. It comes with this handle, and as you stir it around, you can hear, I let it kind of melt down in there first before I give it a lot of stirs. And I stir it for about a minute, and then I let it do its thing until it starts popping, and then I'll take it off the stove. Right now, this is my favorite performer. I just think this kid has the most wonderful voice. So I'm hoping good things for this young man because he can really, I wish I could smell this. It smells just heavenly. And you can hear the popping. It won't be long. It is getting to the last popping stages. And when you don't hear it pop anymore, you know that it is finished. Yum. Oh, it smells delicious. It looks delicious. Let's go finish the voice, shall we? So today I have my candle burning from Bath & Body. It is called Mary Cookie, and it just smells absolutely wonderful. It's a little bit chilly out today, and it is extremely windy, windier than it was yesterday. I mean, you can't see out my window up there, but the trees are just blowing like crazy. It's just awful, 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 which means that I probably won't get to go on my walk again because it's chillier and windier. Let's see. Well, you can hear it. You may not be able to see it as much, but yeah, it's a lot windier today. What I'm up to today and what I was doing last night while we were watching The Voice and I popped the popcorn, I am trying to figure out, I'm going to do some t-shirts as Christmas gifts because I'm kind of low on money this year and I'm trying to figure out things that I could do for people. So I'm working on one for Suzanne, and it doesn't matter if she sees this, but I just can't get it quite right. I don't know, it's not exactly what I want to do. I've started it, and I'm trying to incorporate names, because you know how everybody's wearing their name on a necklace, or their initial or something? I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a shirt that is all about the person wearing it. And of course, Suzanne's all about Disney, so I thought that would be fun for her. But I don't know, I'm still working on that. And then my sister is blank because I've got to talk to her tomorrow about what she thinks she would like. Here's another one I was working on for Suzanne and doing all the Disney princess symbols. But I don't know, it's just not quite what I want. Here's another side with the symbols. And I really don't like this one. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to her, see what she would like. But, you know, I don't mind doing this. This is good for me. It kind of keeps me back in my drawing practice. So I don't mind doing a lot of drawings. This one I did for myself, and I'm trying to decide if I really want to do it. I just kind of wanted something that just had a whole bunch of stuff in one area, but not all the way down the shirt, but just super busy on the top around the neck. So you can see my name in there and the different things that I've drawn. And of course this would be painted. And then on the back, let's see where I was going with that. Yeah, I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. I don't know. We shall see. And then my niece, she's pretty minimal as far as her clothes. She doesn't like a lot of fancy stuff. So this may be too much. I'm going to take it tomorrow and show my sister. The skates are way, way, way too big. But like I said, this is just a preliminary drawing Just trying to figure things out. And instead of doing Christmas, I was just going to do something winter for her and see how that would go. And on the back, super minimal with the sweater hanging over the side. Probably of all of these, with the exception of the skates being too big, this is probably one I like a little bit better than the ones that I did for us. So, but anyway, I've got to talk to my sister about it. That is my plan, to maybe work on that. And I think I said in a previous video, I need to do some jewelry repair for my family. So I really need to do that first before I get into this painting. But I thought if I could get some drawings going, I've been dreaming about it at night and thinking about what I want to do. Yeah, it's going to take me a while. I've got to think. I don't have a lot of time though. It's almost mid-November and I've got to get myself rolling if I want to give them for Christmas presents. But anyway, we shall see from there. All right, later I'm going to make pasta fagioli for our dinner, and if you want to see that, and the recipe is not a big deal. You can just go online. A lot of these recipes, when I get hungry for something, I just go online and look for it, you know. So I just copycat recipe from Olive Garden, pasta fagioli, and I look at several and see what the ingredients are, and I might combine some recipes or pick the one that I think is going to be the most flavorful. So that's what I'm going to work on in about, what time is it? It is 10:30. Oh wow, so I've got to get started on that here in about an hour or hour and a half and get that on the stove. So that is what I'm going to be up to today. Maybe some more drawing, and I don't think I'll get my jewelry out yet because Suzanne is going to come home earlier this week. She has a doctor's appointment on Friday, and I don't know if she's coming home tomorrow afternoon or at some point Friday. And then tomorrow we got a big day. It is Sister Day, and I will bring you along for as much of that as I can. And there's my laundry, and show you what we're going to be doing. And there are 3 estate sales. And there's a movie that I would like to see, the best Christmas pageant ever, something like that. And then Suzanne and I would like to see Wicked. If you've seen it, let us know about it. So those are some things that are coming up in the future that I have in mind. So let's go get busy. Is done and made for another week. Phew. Does anybody else, do you change twice a week, once a week? How often do you change your sheets? Just curious. All right, it's time to come in and start cooking. So let's get my Tefal pot today. I really love the Tefal company. It just does super well with things that I cook. So I need to get out my hamburger meat and sausage. I bought some fresh hamburger yesterday, and I'm gonna use that. And then some sausage that I have down here. Just plain old Jimmy Dean regular. I like the Italian if I'm gonna be doing something Italian, but I couldn't find it. And then I'm gonna have some carrots, some celery, and then I'm gonna be chopping up an onion. So let me get this started, and then I'll tell you all of the ingredients. Saying that every time I cook anything with hamburger, I use about a quarter cup of cornmeal, and it just breaks down the meat really well and makes it taste so much better. So this is a combination of hamburger and sausage, because I am not crazy about sausage, but my husband is. So we get a little flavor of both of those. But if the real pasta fagioli recipe, it just asks for Italian sausage. But like I said, I do a combination. So this is the recipe that I use. It's from this, which I do not like the name of it, but what do you do? Because I have tried some of the recipes from this group before, and it is absolutely, it is delicious. So here's the Olive Garden pasta fagioli, and here are the ingredients. We start with a tablespoon of olive oil. And you already saw my pound of Italian, it's supposed to be Italian sausage, but I use just plain sausage and hamburger. A diced onion, and this was a really big onion, so I just split it in half. I'm only gonna use half of the large onion. 3 carrots, so I will measure out how much 3 carrots in this sliced state it would be, the matchstick carrots. And then 2 ribs of celery, which I will get washed up and chopped here in just 1 second. 3 cloves of garlic, and I just use the roasted garlic. I like it the best. A teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of dried oregano, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of thyme. And then we do 3 cups of chicken broth. We do a can of tomato sauce, a can of diced tomatoes, and I love the fire roasted tomatoes from Hunt's. A cup of water to go with that. A cup of the pasta. And if you're lucky enough to have some Parmesan block cheese, it says to put in a 3-inch Parmesan rind while this is cooking, and I know that would be fantastic. I do not have the fresh Parmesan, so we're just going to go with what I've got. Kosher salt and freshly ground pepper, which I don't have shown here, but I can get that out in a minute. A can of red kidney beans, a can of Great Northern beans, and then of course the shaved Parmesan. And this is very easy. All of this comes together. I've made it before. It is absolutely delicious. And I've also shown you this tool for breaking up meat. This is from Pampered Chef. I use a lot of Pampered Chef tools, and they are fantastic. So that chops up the meat really well while it's cooking. So we'll get this all going, and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets all put together. In between cooking, I was going to show you what I picked up from the dollar store, Dollar General. I went back to Dollar General yesterday, and I had seen this painting about 3 times. And every time I would look at it, I would say, you don't need it. And then I go back and look at it, and you know, I don't know who the artist is. Susan Cornish looks like, maybe something Comish, I'm not sure. Anyway, Dollar General. It just spoke to my heart. I absolutely love it. And being an art person, I just admire people's artwork, and I just thought this was really cute. So I'm gonna see how it looks behind my snowman Christmas tree. Okay. I love it. I think it's so cute next to the snowman tree. And of course I set my snowman tree to the side this year instead of being right in the middle, because I had this chair sitting there. So I decided to just do that. And I could even angle the table a little bit and give it a little bit more room. But you know, what my sister painted is over here. with the blues, and then with the blues over here, and then the way it looks against everything. You know, blue, it's my favorite color. I just think that's adorable. Isn't that sweet? Yep, I love it. How much was it? $15. I don't know if that's good, bad, or whatnot, but it's worth it to me, and it'll be very easy to store. And I just decided to leave it frameless because it's finished on the edges anyway. It's just a canvas, you know, spread around the corner. Very, very cheaply done, but that doesn't really bother me. I think it's cute. And I'll look up and see his sweet face, and it just makes me smile. Okay. Meat broken up very well. Looks great. I think I'm ready to add the other ingredients. I'm going to let this come to a nice rolling boil. It's not quite there yet. And then after it boils for just a little bit, I'm going to turn it down to a simmer. And then I will not add the pasta pieces. And I've never tried this pasta. I hope it's going to be good. I will not add the pasta until about an hour before I'm going to serve it, and that way the pasta still keeps its form, and you know, it doesn't break down so softly. I still like to taste that pasta taste, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna let this do its thing, and then I will come check on it very shortly and see how. All right, here is the completed pasta fagioli. And it looks just delicious. I hope that it will be. It smells wonderful, and it's very, very easy to do. I hope that you will try it.